What is up, guys? How we doing? I'm sorry I didn't upload yesterday. I've had a rough couple of days. First of all, I want to say, we've gotten 8 subscribers this week. A subscriber every day, and that's all you guys, man. The constant engagement and discussions on videos, I really appreciate it. And the 200 videos in is now my most liked video so far. And that's all you guys. Just tuning into a random stranger and listening to what he has to say in a vulnerable moment and spreading kindness, and I appreciate it. And this week has been awesome. It's been fun. It's been awesome seeing you guys, how engaged you are and commenting on each video, and you know, that's all you. Gaining subscribers like that, that's all you guys boosting the videos in the algorithm, and I really, really appreciate you. I do. And I had another customer lie about me. I had a customer lie and say they never got their food, and since I've been doing this for a long time, I actually kind of had the hunch that he was going to, and so I took a picture on my camera roll because they did the meet at door and then texted you leave at door, which is an indicator. Like, sometimes it's an honest mistake, but sometimes that's an indicator that they're gonna lie. And because what they're trying to do is get out of you taking a picture. And this customer lied, and that is my third false report in a month. And now my customer rating is shit. And in the last 2 days, I've worked 10 hours and made $72 before gas, $65 after gas, in 10 hours. Because now I'm not getting anything because my customer rating is ass. Your customer rating on rideshare and your customer rating on Uber Eats are two different things. And because I just started doing Uber Eats, I only have like 20 ratings. So those 3 1-stars and false reports, it's not even a star system actually. It's just a thumbs up or a thumbs down. They're screwing me over, and I don't know what's worse. The fact that there's people out there that exist that to pinch a few pennies will risk an honest, hardworking single father's job instead of just fucking cooking, or that you can have all the proof in the world that they're lying and Uber just says, oh, we're going to kick it up to our investigative team. And that's somehow not enough. Like Instacart, they'll instantly remove a fraudulent 1-star because people will 1-star and lie and say they didn't get something. And it's very easy to tell if they did or not because these companies can see your GPS and where you went, and they can see. And sure, at the end of the day, taking a picture of it isn't the say-all, be-all, end of proof or anything. You can take a picture and then take it. But let's look at the facts here. I've done 1,200 trips, 1,100 of which were rideshare. And out of 1,100 trips, so 3,000 people, I've only had 3 1-stars. And in 1 month, I've gotten 3. And just if somebody would just look at each of these cases and the evidence I've provided them, you could easily disprove these things. And instead, they don't even care enough to try. And so now I'm not even getting any orders. I'm not getting rideshare orders, and when I do, they're terrible because of these pay cuts. And now I'm not getting any Uber Eats orders. And just to add salt to the wound, we went out today and finally, after hours of waiting, got an order that looked like it was worth doing. And the customer was 27 miles away. I was being pretty generous by accepting it. It wasn't a great order, but it wasn't bad. It was more dependent on how fast you could get it done. And after a minute of accepting it, while I was on the way to the restaurant, about 3 minutes away from it, they literally texted me, "Can you hurry up? We got a concert to go to." And I replied, like, I don't know if the restaurant's even gonna have your food ready or not, and it's a 27-mile drive, so it's gonna be 30 to 45 minutes. Should we cancel? And then she replied with, "No, I thought I was texting Uber Eats." And I'm just trying to psychologically put my brain where hers is supposed to be and think, okay, so say you were trying to text Uber Eats, what did you think they were going to do? Call the restaurant that's full of people, tell them, "Hey, stop everything you're doing. This person is the most important person in the world. Get their order done right away," because they were stupid enough to put in an order 27 miles away from them before they had a concert. I canceled. After she said that, I didn't reply. I canceled because I was not about to drive 30 minutes to... I was not about to drive 30 miles to somebody just for them to tip bait, because you can just tell. You could just tell. And that's just a shit attitude to begin with. Can you hurry up? We got a concert. Like, what do you mean? I'm on the way to the restaurant. Like, my car's not parked. Like, why are you... Like, it's 27 miles, dude. Like, what? I can't... I would rather be the brokest me than than these people. Like, good for you. You have enough money to order on Uber Eats and come to Branson and shit on the community that makes it run and go to a concert. That must be nice. But to be that stupid and to be that entitled is fucking insane. And yeah. Let me just get rid of physics and I'll be right there. I'll teleport, okay? You got my word. I give up. I'm probably going to get fired because I went off on Uber, not her, not the customer. I went off on Uber because, look, I almost got assaulted last year in front of my daughter. And I had proof of that. Nothing happened. 3 times in 1 month, people have lied on my behalf. And in the same week, I've gotten nonstop compliments about my communication, my efficiency, honestly, for doing bare minimum. And to have a bad customer rating because of people lying and because Uber won't look into things. Yeah, I finally let them have a piece of my mind. After cutting our pay, and yeah, I finally went off on them. So I'll be surprised if I still have the job. So I don't feel good, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't come out with a video yesterday. I'm sorry that this video is being snarky and pissy, but 2 years of my life I've invested into this job. And I'm good at it. I care about the customer, but the customer doesn't give a shit about me. So this just isn't a good job for your mental health. This is meant to be a job for, you're working full time somewhere else and you got some hours to kill and you want to make some extra money. That's what this job is. And I've tried pivoting. I've gotten my pay cut, tried switching to Uber Eats, tried pivoting my hours, tried pivoting my days, and every single time I feel like I have the answer. Some stupid shit happens, and this is completely avoidable. Customers are going to lie. I've worked in the customer service industry my entire life, dude. That's what customers do. Like, it's inevitable that it's going to happen, you know? So a system needs to be in place. And the fact that they just don't do anything about it, they just tell you they're going to kick it to their investigative team. They'll take all your evidence and kick it to a team and then never reply to you again, when in reality, if an actual human being just looked at it for 30 seconds, they would go, yeah, okay, we see his GPS where he went. Yeah, customer's clearly lying. We see the conversation. He was never unprofessional and rude. Like, these are easy things to prove untrue. So, yeah, I'm at the point where I would rather be homeless than give this company my time. I know I've inspired some of you to go out and Uber and whatnot, but y'all are doing Uber the right way. You know, you're doing it to fill extra time and get more money. And unfortunately, I got put in this situation, and I've been trying to make the most of it. And now I can't get any orders, and I'm freaking out because I thought we were ahead, and because of this lie, my Uber Eats customer rating is terrible. My rideshare customer rating is fantastic, but I'm not getting any. And I know these jobs aren't meant to be doctors' wages, and I know for some reason people don't see them as real jobs, you know. Yet your dad giving you allowance money for washing a dish is, I'll never understand that, but okay. But that it's just not okay. It's not okay to get spit on by everybody. And I'm done with it, and I think the job might be coming to an end. And if it does, I genuinely have no idea what else to do. I have Instacart, but Instacart, you'll go hours without seeing anything. And I genuinely don't know what to do, man. I'm sorry to post this depressing, whiny video, but when we're doing so good, but I can't believe it. I just can't, because I knew this customer was probably lying, because they said, you know, meet at door, and then texted me when I got there to leave at door. And sometimes it's a genuine accident, but every time a customer has lied and said they didn't get their food, that's exactly what they did, because they're trying to get you out of taking a picture in the app. So I was even prepared, and every time that happens, I take a picture just in case. And nope, that's not enough evidence for Uber. The house number and the items being at the location is not enough evidence. Yeah, I could have taken off with it, but it was a shop and pay order. And if I remember correctly, there was shit like shampoo and like girly conditioner and like, I'm not a thief. As a matter of fact, I seem to be the only damn Uber driver in town that calls and reports thefts and takes the time to report the shit, while every other Uber driver just cancels and goes about their way because, you know, you're not getting paid to report the theft, so just cancel, send it to another Uber driver to deal with, because fuck putting in extra effort. I'm the Uber driver that literally calls on customers' behalfs to make things right when they're overcharged. I'm the customer that always takes the orders that other Uber drivers don't want because it requires, you know, actually helping an old lady get into the car. I'm the Uber driver that women thank for not being fucking weird. I'm the Uber driver that constantly gets complimented for communicating with customers and honestly just doing bare minimum. And this is what I get. $7 an hour. So excuse my moodiness. I'm not trying to let it take away from how awesome this week's been and how awesome you guys have been. But I'm really freaking out because I don't have any answers. I don't have fucking parents, dude. I don't have friends. I don't have shit. And every time I pivot and I adapt and I figure it out, why would you risk an honest person's living to lie and say you didn't get food when there's this amazing thing called a kitchen and you could just cook your fucking self if you're that low on money? Is it a lack of knowing how? Is it a lack of understanding what the fucking stovetop and oven is used for? What the fuck ever, man. But I'm the entitled asshole, right? I love you guys more than you'll ever know, and the support this week means the world. And I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't. I can't put her in daycare and go get another job. I have no other options.